Welcome to Grand Theft Bedrock, a Minecraft server all about GTA and about hardcore PvP. But you may be having a hard time gaining cash on the server. And in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get most money as fast as possible with huge amounts in short amount of time. So let's get to it. So I'm going to be splitting the category into two parts. The first one will be for beginners, for the new players, and the second one will be for the professional players. Both parts give a decent amount of cash depending if you're a new player or a professional player. So we'll get into those right now. Now, it's important to note as a new player that you need to have your minimap on. If you don't have that on, then you may struggle with some of your missions. So if it's off, then make sure this is on. See this white dot? That means this is on, so make sure you enable it, and there you go. The minimap will be shown on your you're right. Now, the first thing you need to do as a new player is you need to go to the pizza place. Now, to me, the fastest way to get to the pizza place is going to the Eclipse Bank Tower. So make sure you equip or, click on the Eclipse Bank Tower. You're going to need some cash, however, so if you don't have any cash, then make sure you search up these trash cans, which I'll show you guys in a moment. Now we are at the bank tower. The pizza place is actually right over there. But if you don't have any cash, then you can mostly go over to this map that I'll show you guys on right now. Make sure you search these trash cans because you can get a little bit of money. But if you can't get any taxi, then I'll pull up a screenshot of the entire map and I'll mark you the location of this pizza place right now. So if you spawn at the docks, you just have to go up a bit. If you spawn like at the beach area, you have to go like, depends where you spawn. I'll mark it on the map so you guys, the new players, can go over to this pizza place. So now we are at the pizza place. The first thing you want to do is enable passive mode. What this will allow you to do is you'll be able to do the pizza job without getting killed by any players. So let's go ahead and go and enter. Once you enter the building, make sure you talk to this lady right here, and you want to click on start the job. So once you stop the job, you can obviously get this motorbike, but there's a better method, and I like to spawn my vehicle instead. So I'm gonna spawn my vehicle because I think it's way faster than this, and it'll get the job done a lot quicker. So let's go ahead and get my my car. Now, new players, this is a very expensive vehicle, so I highly recommend, for new players, it's recommended to just get the pizza bike because this vehicle that I'm using, it's way too expensive, and you can get the, you can get the results nicely anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the pizza. There you go. So it's really simple, to be honest. It's really simple. Sometimes you're gonna get stuck like this car right here, but it should be no worries. If you learn how to drive, then everything should be okay. The reason I got this car though over the pizza bike because, I'm an endgame player. I have the most expensive vehicle in the game, but it's a lot faster to get these pizza deliveries done. Now, what you want to do is just drive into the pizza. Don't jump out. Do not jump out of your vehicle. Just keep on driving. And as you can see, I'm already next to a location nearby. Just drive without exiting your vehicle. It's a lot more faster and you'll get the job done way quicker. So there you go, another one done. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and drive up here. It spawned right behind me. Yeah, this is a really fast way to get the pizza deliveries done. Again, you can do this exactly with the pizza bike. I think the pizza bike is a better option for new players. Don't bother hijacking another vehicle just to do this pizza mission. Just get a pizza bike and you should be able to do this with ease. Oh, okay, apparently I went too fast and the anti-cheat actually triggered. Trust me, you won't have this issue when using the pizza bike. But yeah, you can earn quite a lot of money just by doing the pizza job as a new player. But let's get into the more advanced stuff. Now you've done the pizza job, you probably made quite a lot of money. But that doesn't stop there because there are jobs that give you a lot more money. So for example, this place right here, this is Brinson, and he will allow you to steal vehicles from this computer to get money, off by stealing vehicles. However, to do his missions, you need to invest into his company. So you need to spend 15,000 cash in order to get access to his missions. So I'm gonna show you guys a quick, little tutorial. So what you do is click on this, and you can get into any vehicle. or you can just simply go to your phone and judge where the closest location is. So to me, this is near Golden Beach Pier, so we're gonna go there immediately. And look at that, I was correct. The vehicle is at the Golden Beach Pier, so I'm gonna go ahead and hijack you. You will need some lockpicks though. You can find lockpicks by looting the trash cans around the map. So, for example, these trash cans right here, these little industrial gas dress or whatever they're called. Yeah, there you go. Get a lockpick from this, and you should be able to rob these vehicles. However, though, there's a 50% chance that you will fail to do this. So I'll give you guys another location of where you can buy lockpicks as well to do vehicles easily. And speaking of which, Travis here is sent us an airdrop, and that's really good to make money as well. So I'm going to show you guys how to get the crate as well. So if you go to the map, you can see that it spawns every now and then, and it will show up in the map. You need to get the crate because it gives you a ton, not only a ton of XP, but a ton of cash as well. So it seems to be, where is it? Where did it seem to drop? Hillybill Highway. Okay, so we'll just drive there immediately. Okay, once you have reached the crate, which by the way, you might actually fail because there's other players that may go for it. Once you unlock it, you'll get a ton of XP, but also a ton of cash as well. And that's going to easily get around 3,000 cash. So that's a pretty decent amount. But let's go ahead and just get this car to the warehouse because we're running out of time. Okay, back to the repo mission. You need to drive this, well, any vehicles straight to the warehouse. So I'll show you guys where it is. I'll pop up the image on the screen right now. You have to go over to the docks and you have to go on to the second warehouse where you can put the car inside, and Brinson will just pay you cash and XP for it. So it's a pretty good way to make some quick cash as a new player. Here we go, and we just put the car inside and we should get paid from this. There we go. And also the values depend on what car you get, so it could be less or more, but because we got the scraper, we got 3,500 cash and 1,600 XP as well. So that's pretty good for new players who want to level up. So let me go ahead and deposit. Make sure you deposit your cash, by the way, so you don't lose them when you die. Speaking of which, I forgot to show you guys the location for Brinson and the next mission, which I'm going to show you guys too. They're all both next to the fort, so I'll bring up the map right now again, and I'll mark the locations for you. That's where you find Brinson and the next mission we're about to approach. So on the left side, you can actually see there's a hidden building right next to the fort, right over here. So we'll just run over there, right there. And this is the next building. There is some trash cans as well, so make sure you loot them because you may get some lockpicks as well. There we go, there we go, there we go. And if you get poisoned, just eat some food or something because, yeah, it can be pretty annoying. But here it is. So this is Thomas. So now you need to invest 25,000 cash to invest into this building. But trust me, this is very much worth it because this gives you a ton of XP and cash. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the mission. Now, here's a tip, by the way. If you brought the... Let me just show you. If you brought the Wave Rusher, this can actually make the mission a lot faster as well. You can find it near the Golden Pier beach. I'll show you guys all the vehicles and all of the lockpick locations so you guys can help you get the mission sorted out faster. But we're going to go ahead and do the mission. And there we go. I'm going to immediately spawn the Wave Rusher, get out of the vehicle, get onto the land so I can immediately jump onto the jet ski. So where is it? Right over there. Jump on there and then boom. This is going to save you quite a lot of time actually because this will allow you to get through the missions a bit faster, a little bit faster than that boat. Because trust me, this costs around 20,000 cash, the jet ski, but you need to be level 20 as well. This will allow you to get through the missions a little bit faster and save you more time, which also gives you more money. The more time you save, the more money you're going to get as well. So this can be pretty beneficial. Now, pro tip, if you're getting stuck on this mission due to, you know, pure blue water, use your map. If you're not sure, just turn left or right, and as you can see right there on the map, the dot moves. So make sure that you aim your jet ski depending on the direction you are on the map. So even though it doesn't show the arrow of your player, just use your vehicle to turn left or right, and you can see where the arrow or, the yellow dot might be. So it makes it a little bit easier to control where your objective might be, and so you don't get confused, because I know players do get confused when doing these missions, but I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you. Oh yeah, another good thing about the jet ski is that you can get past this port with ease, which is something you struggle to do with the boat. And if there's any hostile players or police on that port, well, you just drove past them. They're not going to get you now, which is incredibly useful to get away from the police as fast as possible as well, because again, this is slightly faster than that boat, so you may be able to outrun the police. And there we go. Now, during the scene, obviously it's going to be pure black for me because I don't have the boat. What I like to do immediately is just spawn the vehicle as I spawn, just so I can go ahead and do the next mission right away, which is the Repo Mission. So it's try to save as much time as I can and get as much money as I can as well. Now, this mission alone is going to get you a ton of XP. You get almost 8,000 from this, depending on how much you do, as well an extra 2,000 on top. So it's really, really good to have. And look at how much money you can make as well. So it's really, really effective and worth the investment. Now, before we get into the last method of getting the most cash, I'm going to give you guys one more thing, which is to show you guys the vehicle locations as well as the lockpicks. Now, like I said, you can find the jet skis and the boats right next to the Golden Pier Beach port. All you do is just left click it and it will show you the, the name, the description, as well as the stats. Again, this is 20,000 cash, but level 20 as well. I'm sure you guys will be able to reach on no time. This is the boat that you get from the the store mission. It's a little bit slower than the jet ski. It's a lot more expensive and a higher level for sure, but you get this for free during the mission, but only use it during the mission. So yeah, this is why I use this boat. It's a little bit faster and it's a lot better to do missions with. Okay, now you want to go next to the ammunition, because this is where you can get not only weapons but vehicles as well. So if we actually enter it, there's a few things you could buy. You could buy this bike right here, which only goes 40, and let's be real, while this is good for new players, it's very slow. I recommend getting this vehicle right here. This is why I start off with. It's a more expensive, but for 30,000 cash, you can get a 70 speed MPH vehicle, and it's only level 5 as well. This will help you a lot when traveling to other missions, as well as, planning out on your strategy on getting the most cash as well. So this vehicle I recommend. If you want to get my vehicle though, then good luck, because this is 450,000 cash, and this has insane acceleration and speed, but it's a level 50 vehicle. So good luck with that. I obviously skipped all these vehicles and only got this one and then straight for this one. So that's what I did. And finally, lockpicks. You can actually find this near the bridge, near the Repo Mission, as well as the gas station and the police station. So you want to go over to this pool area, and you want to swim all the way to, or you could just go around, whatever, and you can just go over to one of these restrooms right here. You want to go to this purple one right here. As you can see, there's a drink right here, which gives you a hint that, well, this looks completely abandoned. So if you don't need to talk to him, but you can actually just go ahead and just purchase the lockpicks for 250 cash. I already got a bunch of this. This is where I've been getting most of my lockpicks. Food, you don't need food for missions, but yeah, this is where I got most of my lockpicks to do those Repo missions. So it's very important to get those lockpicks if you want to do those Repo missions. Now, the next, and my opinion, the best way to make money is ATMs. You're going to need explosives, so head over into the ammunition, and you want to purchase these explosives. I recommend for the impact charge, because you can get 2,000 for 5. The other ones are a little bit more expensive and they are not worth it. So make sure you go for the impact charges, which I'm gonna buy just to showcase. And then you want to throw them at the ATMs. I would recommend just throwing one and then throw the other when it explodes. So like that, and there you go. And then you can just go ahead and pick up the cash, and you'll be able to easily make some money. Now from that, I easily made around 1,600. So that's already almost covered for the grenades. But I recommend buying a lot, or you can ask someone or try to kill someone and grab their grenade launcher. This grenade launcher is a level 60, I believe, but it costs a lot of money as well. Not only to purchase as a license, but also to deploy as well. So as you can see with my grenade launcher, I can just do this. And there you go, it just easily destroys it. And this also, the ammo to refill this is actually very cheap. You can get 10 for only 500 cash as well, so it's really cheap. But there you go, you get the ATMs at the ammunition and also at the gas station right here. But I'm going to show you guys the rest of the locations for the ATMs that I know at the moment. The next one can be found right here in this apartment next to the gas station in the city. The next one can be found at the port, surprisingly. If you actually go up the stairs and go over to the 3rd floor, yeah, there you go. You can find an ATM right there. Really simple. The next one can be found at the bank, behind the juicy slices, and you can find 2 ATMs. This is the best place to actually get these ATMs because they give a ton of money by just 2. So if you actually blow these up, you can get quite a low amount from this. The next one can be found at the club. I guess you can say from the right of the Eclipse Bank, but yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to find the location. I'll just mark it anyway on the map. And the final one that I know of is at the gas station near the customs as well as the police station. So there you go. That is all the ATMs that you can find around the city. Now this will get you a total of, let me just check if there's any more. This will get a total of almost 14,000 cash. So that is so much cash that you can easily get from the ATMs. And the best part is they easily respawn as well. Like very quickly respawn. They respawn really quickly. But now onto the final job, which is burglaries. Now you need to be level 20 to get access to burglaries, but once you do, just go over to Jack and then start burglary. And now this will also require you to get lockpicks as well. But once I show you guys what to do with the burglary, I'm going to show you guys the best methods on how to get all of the cash easily. These are just some of the best ways of how you can get cash from the separate jobs, but I'm going to show you guys the real deal after I show you guys the burglary mission. Now we reach the location, all you do is lockpick it. However, this may set the alarm like I did, and this will allow the cops to know your location. I recommend just leaving the location and come back later, or you can just go ahead and just lockpick in and just get all the stuff as soon as possible if you're that risky. Once you do, you want to make sure that you right click on the items at the very bottom, because if you click it anywhere, then it's not going to work. Like I'll show you guys right now. If I just click it like anywhere like this, it's not going to work. You need to literally just right click right at the middle at the bottom, which will allow you to just collect the items like that. So like this at the bottom, there you go. Don't click it anywhere around the item. Make sure you click at the very bottom of the item at the middle, so you'll be able to collect these items. Once you have successfully robbed and left the area, you want to head over to Jack, which can also be found at this very location, which I'll mark on the map right now. So let's head over there immediately. Once you made it to Jack, just talk to him and he'll give you the rewards after robbing. So there you go. That is the burglary mission. I can't even say it properly, but you get a decent amount of XP and cash as well. So it does actually give you some decent rewards. So as for new players, doing the pizza job is very much efficient. And then for the mid to pro players, doing the that drop-off mission as well as the repo mission is another good way to make money, as well as the ATMs and the burglary mission. But now guys, I'm going to show you guys the best truly way to make money from the server. Let me get up the map. Alright, so here is the minimap of, Grand Theft Bedrock. So I'm going to go ahead and get the red pen. There we go. So if you want to get the most money as much as possible, as well as experience, start off at the Stardust missions. Once you complete it, spawn a vehicle and go all the way to Prince's Chop Shop, and obviously go ahead and just do the mission. And once you're done, you want to teleport to the ammunition and the presage wheels. Get the explosives and do the ATMs, which is found at the gas station right there, a couple right there, over there, and finally one, I believe, right over here. Then you want to obviously go to the burglary. So you might want to go, it might appear around here, or somewhere around here, as well as right over here. So that's where you can mostly find the burglary missions. And then you want to return to Jack, which can be found right over here. So that's where you get the most amount of money and XP as possible. That's going to get you, from my calculations, you can get around, you can probably get maybe 200,000 per hour from just doing this alone. It's really good to make a lot of cash. How about just purely money? You don't want XP, you don't want just same amount of XP and cash you get per hour. How can I earn the most amount of cash the most efficient way? Again, like I told you, just go ahead and do the ATMs right there. Here, where is it? Here, and there. Ignore the port, by the way. But you may be asking, why just ATMs? Why can't I just do the other missions? Because the ATMs actually spawn a lot more frequently. So once you've done those ATMs, just do the burglary mission and then return to Jack right here. And once you've done that, go over to, if you have a house that is, go over to house and just remove your wanted levels. Then immediately go ahead and do the ATMs again. Once you do those ATMs, go over to the chop shop and do that mission. Once you've done that, then do the ATMs again. It's really good. You're going to make a lot more money, maybe more. Actually, yes, definitely more than just purely doing the missions, because this one, the Stardust mission, actually takes a very long time. But the thing about the ATMs is that they respawn very quickly. They respawn very quickly. So it's very recommend if you want some cash and XP, then make sure you do the Stardust mission, the Brinson Chop Shop, ATMs, and then the burglary, then back to the Stardust lab. And then if you want purely cash, then make sure you do those ATMs, the burglary, go back doing the ATMs, go to Job Shop, then go back to the ATMs, then repeat. So that is truly the best way you can make a lot of money on this server as well as XP. Now, if you can't do the ATMs because you're getting absolutely destroyed by players, then in my opinion, just do the Stardust mission, Prince of Chop, burglary, and then repeat. Just do those three together and you should still make a decent amount of money, but you won't get as much money than just doing the ATMs. Again, as a new player, juicy slices is an option as well. If you can't do any of these missions, make sure you do the juicy slices as much as you can so you can unlock these missions. And then once you've done that, then just do the Stardust, Brinson, then Jack, all three together to make the most money in the XP as possible if you can't do the ATMs. Because again, if the server is full, then you may struggle to get those ATMs and you may also lose your weapons as well, which can cost you quite a bit of money as well. So play it safe and just do the Stardust mission, Brinson, and the Jack's burglary mission to be safe and get as much money as you can. So there you have it. This is a very long video for sure, but if you watched it till the end, then I hope you guys and girls find this information very helpful in getting rich on this Grand Theft Bedrock server, as well as getting a ton of levels like I have on the server. So if you got any suggestions or feedback, or you got your own opinions, then let me know in the comments below. But I hope this video has greatly helped you all. Let me know what you guys are going to think in the comments below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.